Good morning, La. It's kissing88 presenting to you from beautiful Singapore. I am actually here on a work trip and I have this one day to myself before I fly back to Australia. I had a bit of a think about what I should do on this day off. I've already toured the Marina Bay area. I've had my fair share of looking through the malls of Singapore, and then I thought, yeah, what should I do? So I reached out to one of my best friends and soul sister, Ning Cai, who is Singaporean, and she recommended a few places. You can go to Haw Par Villa, you can go to the Singapore Zoo where they have a night safari. There's also Sentosa Island, but then I thought, you know, those locations are a bit touristy and it's probably better for me to go there with my wife or with my family. And then I had this bright idea, because in case you didn't know, Ning Cai is actually a very talented author, and she is the author of a series of novels, among other things, called the Savant Trilogy. And I'm about a quarter way through the second book, and the story is set in Singapore, and I thought, oh, wouldn't it be interesting if I visited the various locations that the characters' adventures take place in. So last night I had a bit of a list of sort of the locations, some of the locations that are within reach, that sort of either actually exist in the story or were the inspiration for the locations in the story. So let's pack my bag. Okay, well, I'm gonna need money for the ferry. I'm gonna need I'll take my Ocarina because as a proud Tonian, you know, you never know when you need to bust out a tune. My trusty energy drink, because I am addicted to caffeine, and this is my notepad with the locations, and well, let's take the novel with me as well. Okay, so the first stop on my list is Pulau Ubin. That is actually an island, and it's where the main characters Maxine and Charlie had their first date. So let's head off over there, and here we go. Is that for me? Ah, thank you. Hello, get to Changi Point Ferry, please. I need to get to the Pulau. Hold on, let me just check. Yeah, Changi Point Ferry Terminal, because I need to get to Pulau Ubin.
Oh, Pulau Ubin.
Yeah, yeah, I need to. I think I have to catch a ferry.
Where you come from?
I'm visiting from Australia.
Oh, but how do you know about the Pulau Ubin?
Oh, I read it in a book once. She's a Singaporean author called Ning Cai. She wrote a book, and Pulau Ubin was one of the locations.
I see. Because for tourists, you know, they seldom know about this place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
do many locals go there?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not really. Okay. But at least that this is something different from what you see in Singapore.
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to it. I have arrived now at Changi Point Ferry Terminal, so hopefully I can catch a boat to Pulau Ubin. Wow, beautiful. Maybe that van is similar to the one that Charlie drive, except this one has both the side mirrors. Bicycle rental. Maybe I rent the bicycle, but maybe like Charlie, I ask at a few places, see which place is cheaper lah. Okay, so I managed to rent a bicycle at the Pulau Ubin. Hello doggy, how are you? Word of advice to people who have not been here before, bring cash with you, because I could not find any ATMs. Some vendors allow you to pay using like a QR code using an app called Payla, but you can only use that app if you have a Singapore bank account, which if you're a foreigner like me will not be the case. Fortunately, I ran into a very kind bicycle vendor who gave me a discount. So the first place I went to wanted 15 Singaporean dollars per day, and I did not prepare enough cash for this trip. I spent $4 of it on the ride here, and I'll need $4 to get back. And I just had some loose change, but they were kind enough to give me a discount. Allowed me to rent the bicycle for just $7 in cash, which leaves me with the $4 I need to get back and some loose change. Oh, I'm going that way. Yeah. Huh? That way is more. That way is more prettier, is it?
Yeah, left side can go.
Okay, I check the right side and then I come back. All right. Yeah. Hello, little doggy. Do you know albatross? Oh, another Singaporean special. Oh, I better be careful where I step. I would not want to get in the way of those, are those ants or termites? Well, whatever they are, they look terrifying. I will not get in their way. There are bottles planted in the ground here. I wonder what the story is behind that. So I'm kind of deep in the woods. Oh, there's a random coffee cup here. I wonder what the story. And there seems to be eaten nuts or some sort of fruit on the ground. a shoe for some reason. I hope a guy's not buried there. And there is a random cassette here. Gee, I wonder if there could be some sort of murder mystery here, eh? What could be recorded on that tape? And what is the story between the missing mug and that shoe? Maybe ideas for a future Singapore-based thriller. What is this? It looks like a coconut shell that could be potentially used. Oh my god, it's those ants again. I gotta be careful, I don't want to get bitten. Okay, I better get back to the trail, back to my bicycle, lah. Now I'm going through this little trail that's next to the seaside. The terrain's a bit narrow and rough to ride by bicycle, so I'm just gonna have to walk it. Let's see what's up this way. Sister Ning, I can see why you got lots of inspiration for serial murder story. This island is just, it's a beautiful island, but it just you know, stimulates lots of ideas and inspiration. I mean, could there be a body hidden in that oil drum? Who knows? How long has it been there? Could have been decades. Oh, I better be a bit careful, because when I landed on the island, there was a tour guide talking to his tour group, and he was saying how people have been known to die on this island when they've gone off alone, especially someone like me who has done next to no research before coming here, besides knowing that I wanted to come here. And yeah, so I think I might just check out this area, and I might have to turn back soon because I need to get back onto the main island to visit the other places. And also I actually did not bring enough money for any food, so I cannot afford to have breakfast or lunch here. So I'll have to go back to the island where you can actually afford to, where I can actually use my card and eat. But gosh, just look at this shoreline. It's like I've come back in time. It's a very... Oh, what is that? Is that Wilson? Wilson! Wilson! Oh, actually, coconut. Let's see if I can grab him. Oh. Wonder how far this coconut had to travel to get here, eh? These ants be like, meat is on the menu, boys. Okay, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's actually starting to have a bit of a downfall so I better start heading back. Maybe I'll head back to the main island and go to my next destination. Okay, it's gone from a little downpour to complete torrential rain. Oh, I better stay under these trees until this rain kind of calms down a bit. I gotta say though, the rain is not showing any signs of slowing down. A few minutes have gone by. The rain has no sign of slowing down. I am pretty much going to be drenched last. It's not too bad here because I'm underneath some trees, but man, if it'll be like taking a shower. I gotta say though, it's quite refreshing because it has been a hot and humid day, so I guess I don't need to pay money for a bath today because I'm getting free from nature. Oh man, I am absolutely soaked. There is no shelter for me to go to. I'm basically stuck next to the shoreline in a rainforest. I am absolutely wet top to bottom. Okay, La, I think that's enough of being rained on for one day. The rain has calmed down a little bit, so I'm just gonna ride my bike back to the shore and catch the first boat back to Singapore. Because I'm drenched top down, I'll probably head back to the hotel, get a change of clothes and head back out again to the next destination in the Savant Trilogy book tour in Singapore. To you by Kissing88.